Hi, Rachel.
Hi.
Hi, my name is Michelle. I'm the OT that I'll be evaluating you today.
Nice to meet you.
I'm going to be getting a medical history to start off with. I'll be asking you a bunch of questions. Is that all right?
Okay.
Just to be clear, you already signed your confidential paperwork, so you understand what that's all about, correct?
Yeah.
Everything that you say today will be confidential. Won't be shared with anyone unless in harm of yourself or other people, okay?
Okay.
Any questions before we begin?
Nope, I don't think so.
Okay. So first off, what brings you here to the OT outpatient clinic?
Well, you see, I was involved in a car accident a few years ago.
Okay, and tell me about that. What happened?
Well, I was driving and we were at a red light, a car came through the intersection and T-boned me.
Okay.
I was hit pretty badly and I was in the hospital for quite a while.
Okay.
And now my left leg is paralyzed.
Okay, it is. So tell me some signs and symptoms of that.
Well, I have a hard time walking, obviously.
Uh-huh.
And it goes numb and it hurts all the time, and because of that I have to take medication a lot.
Okay. So you mentioned that you were in the hospital, correct?
Correct.
How long were you there for?
About 2 weeks, actually.
2 weeks. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Did you have any surgery while you were there?
I did, yes. Multiple, actually. I had to have surgery on my knee because it was dislocated, and I also had to have surgery on some nerves because they weren't working properly.
Okay. What did they do? Do you know?
I don't know. They put me under.
Okay.
They told me before, but I was all drugged up.
Okay.
I don't remember.
Okay, so you're there for a long time, you said?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay, and have you noticed any differences since the surgeries?
Improvements, yeah.
Uh-huh.
But, yeah, that's about it. Improvements? I've had a lot of improvement. It doesn't hurt as much as it used to, which is a good sign.
Okay, so improvements, can you expand on that for me? Like, what can you do now that you weren't able to do before?
Well, I can use a walker now instead of a wheelchair.
Okay.
So that helps me get around places more easily and faster.
Right, I'm sure that helps a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and what else?
I don't, can you expand the question, please?
Just anything that, is any difficulties for you that you're having around the house, anything that's easier for you?
Oh, okay. Well, when I'm at home, you see, we have narrow hallways, and so when I used to have my wheelchair, which I still use it quite often, it's hard for me to get around in my house in that. So I can't get around my kitchen easily, and I have a hard time getting into the shower, and sometimes I can't even reach counters because they're too high when I'm sitting down.
Now you said it's easy, or you said it's hard in your wheelchair, but is it easier in your walker?
Yeah, a little bit easier.
Okay.
Not very much though.
Easier to navigate through your kitchen and stuff like that?
It's a bit narrower than the wheelchair, so that helps.
Okay, so it sounds like you might want to strengthen some of your leg muscles, perhaps?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do with the walker.
Okay.
I'm trying to use my leg more often.
Okay, and tell me any signs and symptoms that you have in your leg?
For what?
Just in your leg, is it any other signs or symptoms that you're having?
My leg twitches.
Okay, it
occasionally.
does. Okay. Are you taking any medications for that?
Yeah, I'm taking medications for the pain, the twitching, and I have a hard time sleeping sometimes too.
Okay. Tell me about your interests.
Oh, well, you see, I've been dancing since I was maybe 7.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But, can't do that anymore.
So tell me more about your dance.
Well, I love dancing. I've been doing it ever since I was a little girl, and it just breaks my heart that I can't do it anymore. Ever since the accident, I can't do it.
Have you tried, you said your leg is getting better with your walker and strengthening. Have you tried to stand at all on your own? Or do you need the walker?
I need the walker.
Okay.
I can't get around without it, and if I can barely get around in my walker, I can't dance.
Okay. So I understand you've had a hard time getting back to dance with your leg and also around the house a little bit. Any other activities that you're having problems with? Grooming, dressing, you mentioned the shower. Anything else around the house? Yard work perhaps?
Yeah, yard work, I have trouble bending down to get into my gardens at home.
Right.
But I've hired a neighbor to do it for me. So
Okay.
a lot of family members and everything, they've been really helpful in the whole situation.
Good. Good to hear. Now, do you have any pain in your leg?
Uh, yeah, I said I had pain. I take medication for it.
Okay. Where's the pain at?
My knee.
Your knee.
I had surgery on my knee, so
Right.
it hurts a lot there.
Okay. So you're taking medication. How many times a week do you take that?
3 or 4 times a week.
Okay. All right. Well, so I understand you've come here today because of your leg and you're having problems with activities around the house, such as dressing and stuff like that. Anything else you'd like to add?
I can't think of anything
Okay.
as of right now.
Okay. Well, next time you come next week, I'm going to do a further evaluation with you, and we're going to test your leg, see how strong it is, see which activities you're having troubles with, and I'll work with you as an OT on that. So we'll make a treatment plan for you, and it'll probably be maybe 2 or 3 times a week, and we'll strengthen the muscles in your legs so that you can get around the house easier. You can perhaps walk on it, and perhaps maybe even dance again, like you mentioned. But that's about it, I believe. I've got all of your medical history. Do you have any other questions?
I don't think so. How many times am I going to be meeting with you again?
Maybe like 2 or 3 times a week
Okay.
or so. We'll make up a treatment plan for you, and we'll make that when I do a further evaluation.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Well, it was nice to meet you, Rachel.
Nice to meet you
Take
too.
care.
Thank you.